Hello guys, my name is Frank Rell, and this is build log number 6. I'm back at part 1, but ignore the skybox and the lighting is temporary right now. Also ignore the Borderlands stuff going on. I was messing around with some add-ons. But yeah, real quick before I wanted to show you part 2, I wanted to go over some of the stuff I said in the last video. Last time I said I wanted to have like a key mechanic where you'd find a key to this door right here, somewhere in the map. But I'm not going to go through with that mechanic idea because, first of all, I couldn't really get it to work all that well because the problem is in the L4D2 authoring tools, it doesn't allow you to pick up function fizzboxes, which I originally thought I could. I was watching some tutorials on it, and I guess in like Half-Life 2 and maybe like the Orange Box editors or whatever for different games, you're allowed to do different things in it. So I can't actually physically pick up any objects. And I try to make I try to bring in a model and program it to be known by the game as a weapon. So you would just have like this model of like some kind of key or something like that. But it got to a point where I was just like, all right, this idea really isn't going to work. I could have also done a way to where this door would only be broken if I hit it with an axe. But then again, I'd have to make it to where, I would have to have some kind of point in the wall where you can tell that you can hit it. But then at the same time, it's like, well, I can hit it with this axe, but why can't I hit it with, this baseball bat? Or why can't I shoot it? Or why can't I hit it with a grenade launcher? It gets weird and it doesn't really make sense. So I'm just going to cut the whole idea out, and I'll just have the level be kind of short. I mean, again, I don't really know how it's all going to play out until I actually play test it. So once I play test it, then if I need to, I'll go back and change it. But as of right now, until I get gameplay in there, I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I wanted to go over that real quick before I showed you part 2. So we're going to jump into that right now. All right, guys, I am in part 2 here. Again, lighting isn't compiled yet, so just ignore that for now. Also ignore those guys. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so this is the start of the level. It is sort of like I have it kind of built as a military roadblock here. When zombies came in, they set up a perimeter, blocking some roads off. They cut it off at the school. Maybe they were evacuating here. But again, zombies overruled it. I should probably actually layer this all in with like a layer of zombies, dead zombies laying around, to show that, the military was here but was overridden, because right now it's just empty. But that'll be all finished when I actually get the zombies running in here. So you come over here and you'll head down here. One thing you notice is that that's open, but these I'm going to actually have clipping brushes, so you can't actually, I'm not going to let the player jump over these. They're the little barriers, and anything in the map, at least this high, can't be jumped over. Like this stuff on the roof, there's actually an edge on the roof that you're not going to be able to jump over. I wanted to have it, make sense throughout the whole thing, so anything in this high you can't jump over. That's the same for everything, so there's no confusion, but I don't want players to be able to jump over these barriers, because then what's the point of having them? So this whole section is sort of locked down, so it'll just funnel the player over here. You'll see, there's some roadblocks going on. You can see a military sign, and you'll see some explosive barrels here that were like left over. Originally, what I wanted was like an ammo cache sitting right here, where you'd pick up maybe a thing of C4, you get it out of it, and then you go up to this wall and you'd plant it. But I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't get anything to be picked up. So the best I could do was set these barrels here that when you blow up, this wall will explode. I gotta actually get back because it has a quite large blast radius that'll actually kill me. I'll shoot this. It will. It actually should also make a more of an explosive sound, but I haven't added that yet. It will blow the wall off over here. Originally, I had some other stuff on the walls here, like there's actually a chalkboard and stuff, but I was getting some errors with function fizzbox that I had to remove it. Same with the chairs. I actually had chairs to go along with the desks in here completely, but again, I had some error and I ended up deleting all the chairs. I got to place them again because I found out that wasn't the issue. So here's the main hallway. All these rooms are open. You can freely explore them. Again, I gotta fix the chairs again because it looks a little weird without the chairs, but some are, one or two I think are locked. Most of these are open though. Yeah. You know, you can go in here, search for, you know, med kits, pills, etc. I still gotta add, I forgot to do this. There's supposed to be some kind of little block here that just made you check the rooms, because you say, oh, it's blocked, you gotta go into one of the rooms. It'll be this one. There's a hole in the wall. You know, papers on the ground. This looks like a little science lab. Again, I had it a little bit more detailed, but because I had that error, I was really trying to fix it and couldn't figure out what it was. So some stuff looks like it should be there. It originally was. Anybody hear me? Another part of this map, when you break into the school, it's going to set the alarm off, and it's going to. I don't know if the whole building is going to be flashing red, but I know I'll at least have a light in this room. This door is actually supposed to start open. This thing right here, this little light, will flash red, and will make the player find this room and deactivate it. So you go up to it, hit it, it'll turn this off, or yeah, it'll turn that off and set the lights back on. Turn the alarm off, because it'll when you get into the school, it'll start a panic event. So you'll just be constantly swarmed with zombies until you turn that off. So again, this whole thing's open and freely explorable. You can go over here to this gymnasium. These are locked. You can see they're a little bit boarded up. Can't go in there. These are open. Gym doors. Small cafeteria room. You know, hardwood floor. Don't got any basketball hoop models. I'm still trying to bring some in. Probably got to make those myself because I haven't been able to find any good ones online that are free. So I know I'll have to make one specifically for the next map, so I'll just probably use the same one over again. Okay, cool. Again, over here, you can check out the restrooms. Both of them are open. Probably going to be pills again in here, or, you know, maybe a health kit. Whatever I feel like putting in here. You know, because you can find whatever in bathrooms. Again, same in here. No mirrors, because I think there's a way to make an actual reflection. Your character won't show up in a mirror, because your character's not actually rendered for yourself. You guys hear me? So I don't know what it'll look like. That's an error. That's a glitch. Again, block here. The correct way to go is actually through the office. So I'll head that way now. This one is blocked. Go in here. This is where you're going to call the helicopter we picked up for the finale in part 3. You'll answer this radio call, and you'll call in and say, "Hey, when you picked up," and they'll give you coordinates. Say, you know, go to the park, and you'll head that way. Principal's office. You know, dead principal. This over here is the nurse's office. Boarded up window, papers scattered. Little bed. This is actually a dynamic model, so I can actually you can open this up, and there'll probably be a med kit in there. Some cool art for the posters. So you go. You know, once you call this open, this door will probably open up, or you know, something will happen. But maybe it'll just be open, or I don't really know how that's all going to work. It'll probably just open up when you call this, so that way players don't leave without calling first. Head up here through the stairwell. What I would really like to do, and I haven't been able to figure this out yet. I don't know if it's through scripting or what. I would like to when you get to this point, activate a progress bar, like you have to pick this lock to get in here. At the same time, you're kind of holding out right here as zombies are kind of coming through. So one person trying to pick the lock, maybe it'll take like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that. As zombies are just flooding up here, just constantly running up in here. As like another little mini panic event. I think that'd be a really cool event, but I just haven't been able to figure out how you do like a progress bar when you click the button, hold it down, and like when you revive somebody, it has that progress bar of reviving. So I'd like to have that, and at the end open this door. So I'll try to get that done, but like I said, I haven't been able to find any luck to research on what it's called or how that's actually done. But if anyone in the comments or who's ever watching this knows how that's done, I gotta fix that. You know, please let me know or somewhere to look to be able to do that, because right now I'm having no luck But besides that, you come out here. This is an example of... I touched about this last time. There's those the L4D2 dictionary where there's some key level design key components of map making. One of them is called Fish in a Barrel, where you're kind of in no harm, but you can easily shoot zombies. And this is kind of one of them. This gate will probably be closed, but I had some glitches with it where the origin's in the middle. But I can probably just decompile and recompile and fix that. Where then, while you're in here, no zombies will be in here. Maybe there'll be some leftovers when you're coming through here, but that'll pretty much be cleaned up by the time you get out here. And there'll be zombies on the roof that you can take out before you actually leave this little cage area. I can also have this as like a death trap where spitter or a boomer's in here and you don't have a lot of room, or it could be up there. Something I can really play around with this little game space here. So I really like this little fence, but we'll have to see more of once I get the zombies going. But you come down here on the roof. Originally, I was going to have you jump over there on the other side, but I think it works better this way than this way. I tried it this way, and originally it was just going to have a drop off, but you took about like 40 to 60% damage of your health. And I didn't really want that because you probably wouldn't survive. And even if you were at full health, it wouldn't be really fair. And it's kind of dumb. And I didn't want to try to stack a bunch of shit here and just have it dumb. So there's actually just a part of the building here that you can jump down to, a couple parts. Again, like I said earlier, you're not going to be able to actually jump on top of this thing. So that's what this is going to be used for. So you come over here, you walk off the edge. Again, you can just easily shoot people. Shoot zombies freely without any real danger. Jump over here and then jump down. If you run off, you'll take a lot of damage, but I don't think players are going to do that. So, let's see here. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to. I thought there was something else I wanted to say, but I think that's pretty much it. So you come out here. This is kind of open. I don't know if I'm going to put anything here. It's just kind of an open space. Like, oh, we escaped the school. We got a mission. We're going.
You guys
come over here. Got a fenced in here. Again, this is also not going to be able to jump over. In the background over there, you won't be able to see because it'll be dark. Same with those buildings. You might be able to see a glimpse of this first building right here on the right, but those two pretty much should be hidden in darkness. So you come down here. Again, this playground looks kind of bare, but I'm just working with models that I got, so I don't have time to make everything, so I just make the key ones. Roadblock here. This one actually kind of makes more sense than like the buses I had, but trucker tree hits this big tree here. I'll probably have this on fire, maybe illuminate the area a bit, but we'll see if I end up doing that. Maybe it'll just be crashed.
Hey-o!
Come down here. This house is open. I think I showed that last time. Yeah. I don't know if I had it extended or not. Made it bigger. Open this up. Small room here. Got some cocoa bites. Breakfast. Small kitchen. Got the refrigerator. Some simple rooms here you can check out. That was locked. Pretty simple stuff. Come out here. These houses are also... These are all locked as of right now. That's still a secret. This is pretty empty. I gotta add to this. Originally I had this closed off, but I recently decided just to open it up. I want to see why not. These houses are boarded up. Again, this area... This looks a weird. Probably gotta fix this. This doesn't really... It's kind of like a small gate, but at the same time, I don't really know how I like that. So, got to really see what it all looks like when it's all dark. This is actually one of the reasons it took quite a while. I think what was it 2 months ago that I released the last one. I said it was only going to take a week, and it took forever. A couple reasons for that. One, I actually had to pick up another project. Two, I only got 4 months of school left, so I'm trying to get a lot of other stuff done at the same time do this stuff, but I redid this whole area over here because the first pass through was it was really stupid. It looked terrible. So I deleted it all, redid the terrain here. Even now, I mean, it's not really that foresty because I mean there should be like leaves on the ground, but there wasn't any blend textures I had that had to go from leaves to grass, and it looked a little weird. Hello? So I ended up just like because if I had the other blend texture, it wouldn't match like with this. So I'm just having just a grassy area with some trees sticking out. Again, the dark lighting will hide a lot of the imperfections with the map, so at least that's what I'm hoping. Again, small fence here. Can't jump over this one. Probably zombies will be able to. They can climb over it. At least I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do that. Again, more blocked in areas over here. This house is closed. So once you're here, you're going to head through over here. You're going to see the light. I actually have... Yeah, I have this truck right here that'll have like some light. It hit the tree and it shows a light over this area, so it'll draw you through the darkness through this dark woods. Oh, excuse me. Over to the area. So, and then also you have your flashlight. This is pretty cool. When I made this water here, I think it's the water texture that calls for the sound, and I just picked a random one, but the sound, if you can hear that, is the awesome sound. It's really mucky and gross, and over by my house there's a really mucky like stream of muck. Really, I don't even know what the hell it is. It's like sewage muck, and it's a perfect sound for it. So, I thought that was really cool. That was the sound for it. So yeah, this actually slows you down a bit, so you're crossing over it. I mean, it's not really. It's like a second, if most. It's not gonna do any difference, but that's just what the water properties do in L4D2. So again, you come over here. So a ladder on the thing, you can just run up.
Anybody hear me?
You get to this house. You get to my house, and this is the checkpoint. You come in here. I gotta fix that. That's not supposed to be like that. And this will cue the next level up. This is still pretty empty. I probably am gonna update it a little bit more because this is just really empty. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm trying to cut time here, but this is pretty empty. But it's a safe house. It's, just think of it as it was gutted and everything just left the way it is. Let me think what else I want to say. This is the end of the level, and then it loads up into the finale. But before I do that, trying to think if there's anything left to say. I think that's pretty much it.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, here's my room here. Minecraft bed, of course. Got 4 monitors. That's what I'm working with. This is, for those who don't know, this is my actual room. Not 100% modeled. I don't have a Minecraft bed, and my whiteboard is not that big, and I don't have statistics on it, but I mean, it gets the job done. My TV doesn't float, but it's whatevs. I gotta still clean this up a bit, but by the time it's finished, it'll be polished, but this is really the base, or second base, because this is the second updated version of it. But I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're almost done. I'm trying to get everything done. Part 3 is halfway done. All I gotta add is it's just a park, so all it needs is just fences and playgrounds. Gotta get basketball hoops, fix a bunch of stuff in here, add lighting, add zombies, ship. We're good to go. Got a roadblock here. Players will see this, turn around, go through here. Basic stuff, I'm trying to think of anything else I want to touch on. I got street lights, I think, to the point where I like them the way they looked when I was messing around with lighting a little bit. I did like that, so that's looking pretty good. So I don't expect lighting to take me too long. Same with zombies, but again, I said that for so much stuff, and this I said a week. It took me 2 months. But yeah, let's hope we get it done soon. Thanks for watching. I guess I'm just gonna end it here. Nothing really less to talk about. So All right, guys. I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.